Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Tips Off. I'm going to start with the review of the March 6th NHL games. We're going to start with the Preds and the Islanders. So in the first period, there's no scoring. Second period, Noah Dobson scores from Mike Riley and Matthew Barzal at 9:07. Third period, at 18:41, Kyle Palmieri scores from Romanov into the empty net. Islanders take it 2-0. Your three stars, Varlamov, Dobson, and Barzal. So a quick one there. Flyers and Blue Jackets. So in the first period, Goodbranson, former Canuck, scores from Pihuta, Mikhail Pihuta or something like that, and Justin Danforth at 12:08 of the first. Severson would score at 18:54 from Renski and Gaudreau. Second period at 8:23, Severson scores again from Gaudreau and Nylander, Alex Nylander of the Blue Jackets. Flyers get on their board. It's Lixel scoring from Garnet Hathaway at 14:32. Blankenberg will score from Jerzyk and Texier at 15:20 of the second period. To get another one for the Blue Jackets. Third period, Renski scores at 2:29 from Voronkov on the power play. Renski will score another one from Meyer and Malatesta, hopefully that's right, at 11:26. Then at 15:08, Adam Ginning scores from Cates and Attard, excuse me. Blue Jackets take it 6-2. Your three stars are Renski, Severson, and Graves. Assuming that's the goaltender. Anyways, or Graves, something like that. Devils and Senators. So in the first period, Eric Hall scores from Jack Hughes and Brendan Smith at 3:50. At 12:36, Andre Palat scores from Luke Hughes and Alexander Holtz. At 16:34, Brendan Smith scores from Jesper Bratt to put the Devils up 3-0. Second period, Jake Sanderson would get the Sens on the board 33 seconds in from Batherson and Drew on the power play. He sure would score from Bratt and Smith at 11:04 of the second period. Third period, at 3:37, Giroux would score from Sanderson and Batherson on the power play, and then Kachuk would score unassisted at 14:70 to put them within one. That wouldn't be enough. New Jersey takes it 4-3. Your three stars, Brendan Smith, Jake Sanderson, and Jesper Bratt for that one. Maple Leafs and Habs. So battle of Canadian teams. First period, there's no scoring. Second period, Max Domi would score from Lyubushkin and Riley at 2:21. Matthews would score at 2:38 from Tyler Bertuzzi. Naz would score from Nylander and Brody at 7:20. McMahon would score from Marner at 7:54. Suzuki would score at 9:05 from Slafkovsky and Matheson on the power play. And then Caulfield would score from Matheson and Suzuki at 18:32 of the second period. Third period, there's no scoring. The Maple Leafs take it 4-2 in a statistical second period. Your first star is Domi, second Suzuki, third Matheson. So maybe we'll take that one. Sharks and Blues. Moving over to the West Coast, I think. Yep. First period, there's no scoring. Second period, at 14:42, William Eklund scores from Thrun and Granlund on the power play. Eklund will score again from Zetterlund and Bordelot on the power play at 16:59. Third period, Kyrou scores from Buchnevich and Thomas on the power play at 3:21. At 17:31, Shen would score from Thomas and Perunovich to tie it up. And then in overtime, Eklund would score from Luke Kunin at 3:56 to win it for the Sharks. They did that with 3-2 in overtime. Your three stars, Eklund, Cooley, and Kunin there. Stars and Blackhawks. First period, no scoring. Second period, Bedard scores at 4:48 from Kurashev and Flato on the power play. Athanasiou would score at 5:53 from Reichel and Kaiser. Jones would scoring at 8:51 from Donato and Entwistle. Hintz would score from Heiskanen and Pavelski at 15:37. In the third period at 15:37, again, actually the same exact time, Ben would score from Heiskanen and Chris Tanev, former Canuck. But Chicago takes it 3-2. Your three stars, Mrazek, Jones, and Bedard for that one. Alright, Jets in Minnesota. Something wild. First period, Nemestikov scores from Max Alafello at 2:33. 8:46, Kaprizov scores from Zuccarello. 11:44, Connor would score from Monahan and DeMello. Kaprizov would score again from Zuccarello and Faber on the power play at 15:42 the first. Second period, Iafallo scores from Dillon and Nemestikov at 13:39. Third period, Barron would score at 9:46 from Sandberg and Nemestikov. Jets take it 4-2, 3 stars, Nemestikov, Kaprizov, and Hellebuck for that one. Jets gearing up for a playoff run. We'll see how that works out. I still think Demko is the best goaltender in the NHL. I have a jersey with his name on the back that I'm wearing right now. Anyways, we're going to move on to the Panthers and the Bruins. First period, Matthew Tkachuk scores at 37 seconds from Tarasenko and Forsling. Put the Panthers up 1-0. McAvoy to answer to tie it up at 4:52 the first from Heinen and Zaka. Coyle would give the Bruins the lead at 15:45 of the second period from Marchand and Pasternak on the power play. In the third period at 5:24, Barkov would tie it up from Reinhart and Forsling. They got overtime, and at 2:05, Jesper Boqvist scores unassisted to give the Bruins a 3-2 win in overtime. You threw stars McAvoy, Boqvist, and Ullmark for that game. Lightning in Pittsburgh. No, the Lightning and the Penguins. There was first period, Crosby scores at 4:20 from Rust and Carlson. Second period at 6:06, Malkin would score from Carlson and Bunting. Stamkos at 12:15 would score from Hedman and Kucherov on the power play. Letang was scoring unassisted at 14:39. Malkin would score at 16:57 from Michael Bunting. Third period, Nick Ball would score 25 seconds in from Isama and Chaffee, I think. Duclair would score 7:23 from Kucherov and Hedman. Stamkos would score from Hedman and Kucherov on the power play at 10:45 the third. Then Bunting would score at 14:32 from Malkin and Carlson. Penguins take it 5-4 in regulation. Your three stars Malkin, Bunting, and Stamkos. And if I'm not mistaken, that pulled Pittsburgh into a playoff spot. I think it's like second wild card or something, but Crosby putting the team on his back. If they make it all the way, Crosby gets the Conn Smythe just because of that. Anyways, losing my voice here already. First period between Edmonton and Calgary. And then 1944, Draisaitl scores from Hopkins and McDavid on the power play. Second period at 3:13, Connor Brown scores from Janmark and Ryan. Sharangovich would put one on the board for the Flames at 3:57 from Kuzmenko and Huberdeau. Kuzmenko's a former Canuck on the power play. Third period at 7:13, Kaiju would score from Sharangovich and Kuzmenko, former Canuck, again on the power play to tie it up. Bouchard would score from Hopkins and David on the power play at 10:36. Then in 1917, Nugent Hopkins scores unassisted into the empty net. Edmonton takes a 4-2. Your three stars, Sharangovich, Nugent Hopkins, and Pickard for that one. Moving on. And then my least favorite game of the night, Kings and Canucks in LA. First period, Kempe scores at 2:48 from Kopitar and Doughty on the power play. Doughty would then score at 5:45 from Arvidsson and Kempe on the power play. Besser would score his 39th of the year at 10:48 from Elias Pettersson and Ian Cole. Second period at 2:09, Laferriere scores from Spence and Fiala. Fiala would score at 8:49 from Kopitar and Anderson. Third period at 7:23, Dakota Joshua would score a beautiful goal off the rebound from a JT Miller shot on the other assist to Philip Hronik. Trevor Moore would score from Dano at 10:35. At 12:35, Teddy Blueger was to end his goal drought of 40 games or something. That seems wrong, but it might be true. From Zadorov, short-handed. Beautiful there. And then Kempe would score at 17:16, assisted short-handed to win it for the Kings 6-3. Your three stars, Kempe, Fiala, and Doughty. But, whatever. That's it for April 6th. So, if you liked it, subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.